Hey there, legendary souls. Welcome back to Unconventional Counseling. Welcome to your Aries Full Moon 2025 collective reading. This full moon is in no way typical. It's a super full moon, and in the sign of Aries, it's giving colicky baby. Astrologers like to consider Aries the baby of the zodiac because in tropical astrology, Aries initiates our new astrological year. It's aligned with the spring equinox. I personally love calling people with Aries energy babies, but not in a pejorative sense, because I believe babies hold a lot of wisdom. Now, wherever you have Aries in your chart, whether it's a placement or whether you don't have a placement and it's just thematically by house, you're gonna be feeling like a baby. So let me tell you what this energy means for you and how you might choose to work with it. And I'm going to also try to tell you quickly because I am feeling it too. I have Aries in the 6th house, which is all about my body and my routines. So I am feeling exhausted. And I have been sleeping very well, but this baby body is in need of yet another nap. Our super full moon is exact tonight, Monday, October 6th, 2025 at 10:47 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Because we're working with energy, you most likely were feeling this moon's energy all last week, and you actually may continue to feel it all next week. We typically get a little bit of a break between the potency of a new moon and a full moon, with a week in between each, just to recover, but this moon isn't typical. So it's going to feel like you're not getting a break this time. And Aries energy is quick, bold, instinctual, assertive. It can be playful, direct, aggressive, and in its shadow, Aries is impulsive, impatient, restless, insensitive, and sometimes a bit rude. Aries represents our sense of self, the core aspects of us and who we know ourselves to be, sometimes in the purest forms. Aries represents our ego. It's all the things that we tell ourselves we are, whether for good or whether it's limiting and reinforced beliefs that we learned from childhood or from society. These are all the things we like about ourselves, and we say to ourselves to hype ourselves up. I am smart. I am so wise. I am so intuitive. I am so courageous. And they're also all of the things that we don't love about ourselves and the things that people criticize about us, the things that we might consider our negative traits. So when somebody says that you're selfish and you have a reaction to it, it's often because inside of you somewhere, you have been telling yourself that you don't care enough about other people. So Aries energy is what makes us up. It's everything that we are. It's us, it's we, but truly in the individual sense, it's me. Whatever you think of as me, that's what Aries is. In your sense of self, you're growing and you're glowing, boo. As you reflect on how far you've come this entire year, this past 9 years, do not forget we are in a 9-year collectively. Next year starts 1. Next year is brand new. You can truly see that you have more clarity where you can take up more space to be your bold, authentic, loud, boisterous, funny, kind self. In your relationships, oh my gosh, because this is Libra season, this is really the chunk of everything we're talking about. And this is the chunk of everything that you're feeling. But in your relationships, you're noticing where you feel celebrated for all of who you are, where people can see your flaws and work with you, or they can see your flaws and they can say, yeah, friend, me too. You're also realizing where you feel disrespected, misunderstood, and deeply unseen. Wherever you're witnessing the latter energies, because those things are pretty bright and bold and loud right now, wherever you're feeling those things, you truly have no tolerance and no patience for it any longer. You've had enough. Follow the impulse to let someone know how you're feeling. My only encouragement to you is that you try to slow your process down a little, because Aries is so quick and so impulsive, and you just want to pick up the phone or you just want to roll up to their house and tell them the fuck off. Slow your process down a little. Write out what you want to say. Give yourself a moment, give yourself a beat, meditate for a little bit. Just get clear so that you end up taking accountability for your own emotions. Practice using I statements. I feel disheartened. I feel discouraged, rather than blaming. You know what? You always do this shit. See the difference? Allow yourself to set a boundary with someone. You know, I don't want to do this anymore, or I'm not available for that anymore. Let yourself make a request. Hey, I'd really like it if you called me, once a month just to check on me. So that you don't end up just lighting the fire and dumping and venting everything that you're experiencing from another person and with another person onto another human. You may not have much space in your anger for the concept that someone else has limited capacity, or that someone else is going through something that makes them less available to you right now. You know it on some deep level. You've probably been practicing that knowing all this time, which is why it's taken you this amount of time to get mad. But we also don't have to lose access to that wisdom just because you are mad. My guidance to you is to attempt to honor yourself without attempting to create more harm. Everybody is going through something all of the time. And when we're feeling disappointed, discouraged, disrespected, and disheartened in connection, it's often because someone is going through something that is overwhelming their system. It doesn't excuse maltreatment, abuse, or even that your feelings are hurt. But I'm of the opinion that if we have the awareness that we are hurt, and we can take accountability that it's our heart that has been hurt, that it's our heart that needs tending to by us, first and foremost, we don't have to unconsciously play out the trope that hurt people hurt people. We can be hurt people that choose to try not to hurt people. With your body, this is the time to listen to every single impulse. The needs of a baby are so important, and an attuned parent, I'm looking at you millennials with all your gentle parenting. Is that what it's called? I hope that's what it's called. Whatever it's called, y'all know what I'm talking about. So you want to listen to every impulse. You want to be so attuned and so connected and so tapped in to what your body needs. Your sleep may not reflect a particular routine right now. It might not be what you're used to or what you're even working towards. Sleep when you're tired, if you can. Take a power nap. Sleep for 6 hours if you can. Sleep for 3. Do what you can when you can. Get what you can wherever the sleep is available. And if you can't, if you're just too restless at night or during the day, whenever that sleepiness is coming over you, or you're at work or at school and you just can't go to sleep right now, allow yourself to rest your eyes for 5 to 10 minutes at a time. It does wonders as a mini reset. Now, when you feel like moving, do something you enjoy. Put on a song you love and dance. Go for a walk around the block. Smile at some people if you feel like talking to folks. Smell some flowers, touch some plants. Attend a fitness class if you want to be around other people. Let your body inspire you towards rest, towards recovery, towards wellness. Massages, acupuncture, yes, yes, yes. Or movement, as your body says, as your body wants, as your body chooses, not as you just have an idea in your head. You might have a particular routine that you're working towards or that you have every week. Monday, I do this. I go to yoga. Tuesday, I do resistance training. But your routines will be wonky this week and last week and next week. Let them. Around your dreams and your manifestations. That last heartbreak that we were just talking about in the relationships, that disappointment that you're tending to, sometimes we think that it's about the other person and it's about us like trying to repair in relationship or find closure, but a lot of times that's an illusion, because actually that disappointment, that heartbreak is actually the fuel that you need to commit yourself even further to what you're here to create in the world. Whether it's something that you've been dreaming up for so long, or more recently that will impact other people, that will be on a large scale, that other people get to benefit from or participate in, that you desire to create or you are creating. Or whether it's something that you're choosing to create just for yourself. That counts too. Whether it's like a personal garden, whether it's how you desire for the aesthetic of your body to look, whether it's drawing more in your sketchbook. Maybe you have a desire, maybe you've gotten a journal recently, or you have a desire to get a journal and just fill the pages of the journal. That's not for anyone else. These things are not for anyone else but for you. But they might still be your dream. So whether these dreams include other people or they are just for your eyes and your ears and your heart only, you are recognizing that they are deeply intertwined with your sense of purpose, your sense of fulfillment, and your sense of happiness. And you're coming to a place where you now believe that no matter what's going on in the world, no matter who is or who isn't in your corner, you deserve to be happy and to invest in your happiness. We all got a taste of Saturn in Aries for several months. And now that Saturn is back in Pisces for the next 6, we are closing out cycles around whatever we've been learning around discipline in terms of trusting our intuition and devoting ourselves to what we deem our spiritual practices. And we're getting closer and closer. We're edging closer and closer towards journeys around discipline and devotion to our manifestations and our dreams that fulfill us, that make us feel like me, us, we, as Saturn moves closer to Aries again. If you devote yourself to what brings you joy and contributes to your fulfillment that you once put on the back burner to try to seek fulfillment outside of you, you're going to see that these next 6 months are a launching pad or a leg up on the journey that was always meant for you and that has been calling you for some time. Answer the call. You want to answer this call. It's been time. This full moon is saying, let's not wait. Let's do it now. You're alchemizing disappointment and grief into more clarity and drive towards your dreams. This is the time to start the process of getting your revenge body. This is the time to devote yourself to your deeper shadow work so that you can stop attracting scrubs and start attracting people who are actually aligned with who you're becoming. This is the time to practice discipline with your spiritual, soul-aligned, creative journey around whatever it is that you're here to birth into the world. This is the time. It's not tomorrow. It's today. It's now. All right. That's all I have for you today. I gotta go nap now. I'll catch you in the future. Bye.